Today, we will explore together the mysteries of the reality that surrounds us. Often, we feel as if we are trapped within invisible limitations, barriers that seem to keep us distant from the true potential of our lives. On this journey we are embarking on now, we will question everything that has been pre-established, the truths that have been imposed upon us without our questioning. Why accept the world as it is presented to us without questioning what else it could be? We are on a quest to transcend these barriers, to reach a higher understanding of existence, filled with love, wisdom, and genuineness. Think of it as an expedition in search of treasure, not of gold or precious stones, but of insights and revelations about the true essence of life. And what truly makes this journey fascinating is not just the destination, but the discoveries we make about ourselves and the universe along the way. With each step, we will challenge preconceived notions, resist the narratives that limit us, and seek within ourselves the answers waiting to be uncovered. This is the essence of our journey today, a spiritual and intellectual exploration that promises to expand not only what we know, but also what we are capable of being. So, prepare yourself to question, to reflect, and most importantly, to open yourself to new possibilities that this journey will bring. Let's together unravel the secrets of reality and transcend the barriers that have kept us stagnant until now. Now, let's delve deeper into a crucial theme at the core of our exploration: resisting manipulation. In a world flooded with a deluge of information, opinions, and narratives, it is easy to find ourselves navigating a sea of influences that we did not consciously choose. These influences can shape our beliefs, our decisions, and ultimately, our reality. To truly resist manipulation, the first step is to develop a sharp awareness of these external forces. It is necessary to actively question the sources of our information and the motives behind the narratives presented to us. Ask yourself, who benefits from these stories? What is the underlying intention behind the messages I receive? This resistance begins the moment we decide not to passively accept what is presented to us, but rather to seek our own truth. This involves a combination of healthy skepticism and confidence in our own intuition. Our intuition can often guide us through layers of misinformation and bring us closer to more authentic and personal insights. Challenging imposed narratives is not just an act of rebellion, it's an act of liberation. By doing so, we begin to free ourselves from the chains of conformity and make room to discover our own essence. Picture yourself shedding these bindings, like someone removing layers of heavy, unnecessary clothing. What remains is your purest and truest form. Therefore, I encourage you to exercise your discernment and intellectual autonomy. Whenever confronted with a statement, an image, an argument, ask yourself the question: does this resonate with what I know, with what I feel to be true? If it doesn't resonate, have the courage to question, to explore, and ultimately, to transcend. This process of questioning and discovery is essential for our spiritual and intellectual journey. It not only shields us against external manipulation, but also empowers us to actively shape our own reality, one that is authentically ours. Let's now discuss the concept of inner power. Each of us possesses a divine spark, a latent force that connects us to the source of all creation. It's this energy that gives us the ability to be creative, to rise above circumstances, and to shape our own lives. Inner power is not something we need to seek externally, it's present in every thought, feeling, and action we take. Imagine it as an inner flame that, once ignited, can illuminate every corner of our consciousness. However, in a world saturated by external voices, the flame can often seem weak, obscured by opinions, expectations, and messages that try to shape our perception. The quest for truth, then, must come from within. This means we need to be vigilant guardians of our mind and soul, preventing others or circumstances from dictating how we should think and feel. We mustn't allow other voices to suppress our intuition or divert us from our purpose. Third-party opinions may guide us at times, but the ultimate decision of which path to take must always be ours. Being guardians of our own mind and soul involves cultivating a practice of introspection and self-reflection. By slowing down and silencing the noise around us, we can hear that inner voice that knows what's best for us. It helps us distinguish between ideas that resonate with our essence and those imposed by external influences. When we understand our inner power and nurture it, we become the architects of our reality. It's not about controlling everything around us, but rather deciding how we react to situations and which steps we take to move forward. Strengthening this flame is a way to ensure that our light shines regardless of the challenges and pressures we may face. So, don't let other voices dim your shine. Trust in your divine spark, that creative force within you, and let it guide you towards a life of authenticity and purpose. Each of us possesses a universe within, a complex space formed by emotions, thoughts, and experiences that shape us in subtle and profound ways. Embarking on this inner journey is a fundamental step for our spiritual growth, as it is within this space that we confront our shadows, heal our wounds, and find our authenticity. Confronting our shadows can be a challenging process, as it leads us to face fears and insecurities that we may prefer to avoid. However, it is precisely by facing these less explored parts of ourselves that we can understand and transform them. Shadows often manifest as destructive patterns of thought or behavior that hinder our growth, but recognizing their presence is the first step toward healing. Healing our wounds requires compassion and patience. It's not an immediate or linear process, but a journey of accepting our vulnerabilities. It is when we accept our weaknesses that we can begin to transform them into strength. By allowing these parts of ourselves to be heard and understood, we create fertile ground for new perspectives and attitudes to grow. Finding our authenticity is like rediscovering the internal voice that has always been there, waiting to be heard. However, this voice is often obscured by external expectations and the desire to fit in. As we deepen our connection with ourselves, we realize that our true strength lies not in pleasing others, but in being true to who we really are. Our authenticity is the beacon that guides us through the fog of external expectations. The inner journey, therefore, is an exploration of the depths of our soul. It's like descending into a vast ocean, where each layer reveals something new about ourselves. Each discovery gives us the strength and confidence to keep moving forward. It is through this journey that we discover our true essence and potential, transcendentally connected to a higher purpose. So, embrace the inner journey with courage and love. Allow yourself to uncover what is hidden in the depths, for it is there that your true strength resides, waiting to be revealed and transformed into a light that shines brightly on the surface. Now, we will explore the fascinating concept of conscious creation. Imagine your thoughts, emotions, and intentions as brushes that, with each stroke, paint the canvas of your life. Each stroke adds color and shape to the reality you experience daily. In this context, it becomes essential to cultivate elevated thoughts and positive emotions, as they are the ingredients that determine the quality of the final picture. Conscious creation begins with the clarity of our intentions. What do we truly desire to create in our lives? What experiences do we want to have? By defining these intentions precisely, we begin to direct our thoughts and emotions in alignment, which amplifies our ability to manifest these desires in the physical world. It's a process of alignment that requires practice and constant awareness. When we tune our minds to our higher intentions, something extraordinary happens. We begin to operate on the same frequency as the universe. This harmony isn't mystical, but a vibrational resonance that connects us with opportunities, people, and situations that reflect our inner desires. It's like adjusting the dial of a radio to tune into the station playing the music we want to hear. Cultivating elevated thoughts means maintaining a positive attitude even in the face of adversity. It doesn't imply ignoring difficulties, but choosing to respond to them constructively. It's about seeing beyond the immediate and recognizing that each challenge is an opportunity for growth and learning. Emotionally, it's vital that we nurture feelings that resonate with peace, love, and gratitude. These emotions not only enhance our well-being but also strengthen our ability to attract favorable circumstances. For instance, Gratitude shifts our focus from what's lacking to what is abundant, promoting a state of receptivity and openness. By adopting conscious creation as a daily practice, we gradually transform our life experience. We begin to realize that we're not mere spectators but active co-creators of our reality. And in this process, each thought carefully chosen, each emotion cultivated with intention, contributes to building a life that not only we desire but that truly reflects who we are at our core. Therefore, I encourage you to empower yourself through conscious creation, adjusting your thoughts and emotions to align with your highest intentions. In doing so, you become a master painter of the canvas of your own life, capable of creating works of great beauty and meaning. Now, let's discuss the idea of the matrix and its role in our perception of reality. The matrix, more than a fiction concept, can be seen as a symbolic structure that limits our vision and understanding of the world. It's a veil of beliefs, systems, and patterns that keep us confined to a distorted version of existence, distancing us from our essence and preventing us from reaching our full potential. The matrix operates through imposed narratives, social conditioning, and belief systems that dictate how we should think, feel, and act. From an early age, we're exposed to messages that shape our identity and our perception of what's possible. These systems often reinforce fear, competition, and conformity, keeping us in a narrow reality that limits our capacity for expansion. But there's hope. Questioning the matrix is the first step toward seeing beyond the veil. As we begin to deconstruct the patterns imposed upon us, we gain clarity to discern what's true for us and what has been externally programmed. This process of questioning helps us realize that much of what we consider our identity has been conditioned, and that reality can be much more expansive than we imagine. Freeing oneself from the chains of illusion requires courage and willingness to confront our own beliefs, especially those we assume as absolute truths. Asking oneself, "Why do I believe this?" or "Does this truly reflect my experience?" can open doors to a new way of thinking, leading us towards a more authentic and meaningful life. This is a process that may cause discomfort initially, as challenging the matrix means challenging deeply ingrained patterns that govern our worldview. However, it is through this deconstruction that we find the freedom to create a life that truly resonates with our essence. By freeing ourselves from the matrix, we can see reality as it is, not as we've been conditioned to see it. We realize that we are creative beings, capable of manifesting an existence that reflects our deepest desires. Instead of being trapped in a cycle of illusion, we begin to experience life in all its fullness, aware of our power of conscious creation. So, keep questioning. Allow yourself to see beyond imposed limitations and discover a world full of possibilities, where freedom and authenticity are the guides to living fully. Let's reflect on the challenges and purpose of our journey. The obstacles we face are not mere hindrances, they are, in fact, essential for our growth and personal evolution. Each difficulty we encounter carries a valuable lesson, an opportunity to illuminate the shadows within us and reveal the truth we seek. Imagine each challenge as a mountain that arises on our journey. The climb may be arduous and the path steep, but it is in the ascent that our muscles strengthen and our breath deepens. Likewise, emotional and spiritual challenges strengthen us internally, expanding our capacity to understand and interact with the world more meaningfully. Each challenge invites us to confront our limitations, to question our previous beliefs, and to explore new perspectives. In this process, we often discover that the barriers that seemed insurmountable are, in fact, gateways to a deeper understanding of who we are and what we are capable of achieving. By facing our fears and doubts, we are not only overcoming obstacles, we are also illuminating the dark areas of our mind and soul, bringing light and clarity to our existence. Furthermore, it's essential to recognize that our journey is not solitary. While our individual experience is unique, we share the path with many others. This connection with others not only enriches our experience but also offers support and understanding. Knowing that we are not alone in our struggles can be a source of great comfort and motivation. Remember that each person we encounter is facing their own battles, learning their own lessons. By sharing our stories and wisdom, we create a support network that transcends individual barriers. This reinforces hope, not just for ourselves, but for the community as a whole. Therefore, when facing challenges, seek to see beyond the immediate difficulty. Try to discern the hidden purpose behind each obstacle. Make room for the growth that each of these challenges brings and celebrate the small victories along the way. Keep hope alive and continue to share your journey, for each step you take on the path of self-discovery and fulfillment contributes to the richer tapestry of the human experience. As we conclude our journey together, it's crucial to remember that knowledge, though a guiding light, truly holds its power when applied practically in our lives. Knowing something intellectually is just the first step. The greater challenge is to transform that knowledge into action, allowing it to impact our everyday reality. As we progress along our journey, let us carry with us the hope for a better world, the enlightenment that comes from self-understanding, and the ability to co-create a universe of love, peace, truth, and harmony. Each conscious choice, each positive thought, and each action aligned with our highest values are brushstrokes that bring vibrant colors to the canvas of our reality. The power to manifest positive change lies within each of us. By practicing self-awareness, resisting manipulation, and nurturing our inner powers, we transcend the limitations imposed by the matrix and begin to live more authentically, inspiring others to do the same. Share this video with those who seek to break free from the chains of illusion and align with their true essence. By spreading this message, we not only offer a compass for collective awakening but also create a community of seekers who walk together toward a more conscious and connected world. Remember that every act of love, every elevated thought, and every positive intention reverberates through the fabric of the universe, contributing to an awakening that extends beyond ourselves. Together, let's create a world where truth, peace, and harmony are our guides, transforming reality into a collective work of art.